Hi everyone, and welcome to our webinar. If you are thinking right now what's going on and where am I, let me clarify something for you. We are going to be chatting about localization and business growth for about an hour. I am not a speaker today. My name is Alex. I am a social media lead in Rask AI. I am just a friendly introducing host. And let's just do some preparations. First of all, our webinar will run about an hour. And if you got any questions, you can type them into the chat anytime. After the main part, it will be a Q&A session where we will discuss all the questions you have. If you experience any technical glitches, can't hear speaker, can't see speaker, something else, just give us a quick ping in the chat and we will solve it. So the entire webinar will be recorded, and after the webinar, we will send the recording to everyone. So you can revisit it, see any key points and share with the colleagues. All right, it's the most boring part of our webinar, and I'm super excited to introduce Kate Nivelson, Head of Product at Rask AI. Let's say hi in the chat for Kate, and she's the star of our show today. So Kate, the stage is yours.
Hey guys, Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us today. My pleasure to speak with you. I'm looking forward to hosting this session and interacting with you, everyone. Here, please don't hesitate to ask any question and share feedback throughout the presentation. So yeah, and let's dive right now and begin with the discussion. The first topic, why businesses need localization in 2024. The obvious question, but let's cover it in a sneak peek. So localization of your product and marketing will allow your business to do many things. At first, and more obvious, reach a wider audience, breaking down geographical barriers and connecting you with the customers worldwide. Also speak the language of your customers. That's really important to take all of these cultural nuances to foster trust and deeper connection with your customers and with your viewers and audience, whatever business are you doing. Also enhance your user experience and create seamless journey for your customers by making your content more accessible and more intuitive. Also boost your user engagement to keep your audience coming back, fostering loyalty and for brand advocacy. What's also important to become at least more accessible, ensuring everyone can engage with your brand content and watch it. Differentiate you from the competition. It's also important. So attracting new customers and retaining existing one with relevant and engaging localized content. And the last one, the drive revenue, actually the drive growth powered by positive user experience, by positive audience experience that translates because the customers will be more satisfied and will love your content and watch your content because you speak their language. That's really important. So I hope you, as you are joining us today, you're already thinking about to localize your content, your video, your audio content, you want to go global, and localization actually unlocks the door to new markets and wider audience. But the biggest question, how do you begin? What first steps should I do? And let's discuss how to start with a localization, with a content translation. Okay, it will be the next slide. And yeah, we also have great inspired success stories here. Like if you would like to know more about our customers' success stories, you can read it here. Yeah, and let's dive the how to start with the localization. The first one, define your goal, and it's not just like a wider your market, but think about what languages you would like to gather, what regions do you want to reach. It's really important because what are your objectives? Like it's important to set up the objectives for your audio video localization, for your content localization. Is it just a brand awareness? Is it something for increased sales, viewers, or building the loyal customer base? There are many of like goals you can set up and many languages you can reach. You need to choose first few, one, I don't know, several to start. Then explore your toolbox. There are a variety of localization tools available right now. Some of them user-friendly and easy to go. Some of them highly specialized. And consider your tool based on your budget, based on your project scope, and how the tool easily or not easy integrate with your existing workflow. And speaking about the workflow, you need to separate it into different steps and establish the clear workflow for every step. From content creation, maybe that you already have content and you would like to translate it, and editing this content to translate it to quality assurance of the translation and publishing it and distribution this new translated content. There are a lot of steps that you need to cover. Just think about all of them to understand what's the scope of the work you need to do. It's really important. Yeah, but not to be scared, like to not to be scared about this full new steps of the new production for translation. It's actually easy to start with something small, like before go global, like many languages, you can start with the testing just one or few of them. Conduct a small scale localization project and gather feedback from your target audience. Is the quality good enough for listening? Is that like your translation is good, like good translated, and show your brand actually and the content that you are creating in the best way. So this pilot phase helps you identify areas for improvement, and after that, go like on a full scale. When it's time to scale, gradually expand localization efforts to additional languages and regions. Like starting with the first obvious one, and after that, you can get more and more. But of course, you should remember that grow requires scaling of your resources and process alongside for your content. And finally, keep your finger on the pulse all the time, because all the time you gather feedback, you talk with your audience, you talk with your customers to understand, is the content good for them? Do they like the translation? Do they like this version of the content that you provide them? So this is it, and let's start with the more interesting part about how the AI actually impacting the localization market right now, especially video translation and video localization. The first one is that now we have AI-powered technology that can translate audio and video content into multiple languages just from scratch, just from one click, with the good, like impressive speed and a good accuracy. This is the most interesting part that we are actually talking about today. The results are faster than the human translation and significant, and save you significant cost compared to traditional methods. But also the best part of it, that now we have the voice cloning, and we not even can just translate your content, we also can keep your natural voice clone and natural voice to get the most authentic result. And the other things that, together with the voice clone, you also can use the lip sync technology. You not even just like the clone your voice, you also synchronize the speech and change the mouth movement to make the 100% like the 100% result with a great quality that even not recognizable that was translated with AI. And the other part is the real-time translation that actually is like going together with us. So if imagine if we already can translate something with AI with a really like with just a second and minutes, it means that we can go with the real-time translation and we can translate the conferences, broadcasts, I don't know, and even just a speech in conference that are two persons speaking and we can translate um, each other's speech. That's the great part of AI that is breaking our barriers right now that we would like to share. And actually, yeah, by automation various aspects of this dubbing and localization process, you can reduce production costs significantly, you can streamline workflow, and you can achieve faster time to market for global content distribution. This is the best part of how AI can help you with the localization, with all of this great technology like dubbing, voice clone, lip sync, and real time translation. Okay, and let's see the power of AI in action actually. Let's see how it looks and what you really can do already with the Rask AI platform. So I will do the real demo for you, how the content is translated, and show you some great features that we have and you can use in our product. So first one, let's start with the uploading. You have various options to upload your video. You can upload from laptop or paste the link from the YouTube, and we will parse it. After that, choose how many speakers in your video. You can also use after detect. We can after detect how many speakers you have, and choose the original language or keep the after detect. We also can after detect what's your video about, and after that choose the language you would like to translate to. And this is the most important part actually you need to do in this part. And also the great feature I would like to share with you is the SRT upload. This is really useful in case you already have the original version of text of your video, or maybe translated version you already translated somewhere with the subtitles, for example, or with a proofreader. So you just can attach the SRT file with the subtitles, with the text and time codes, and give us this text to the original part of your video or to translated part of your video. And we will not use the AI in this part, and we will use your translated text content, and it will help to achieve the most accurate result. So this is it regarding the uploading. I already uploaded a few files for you before our webinar and translated it. And let's go inside the project and see how it look like when you translate something in Rask. For example, I have a video from English and I translated it into Italian. And let's firstly just listen how the video were translated from scratch. I haven't done any preparation on this project. It's just like pure AI from scratch, and we can see how it work. First, I will show you the original video, and after that, I will show you the translated one.
You know, podcasts have taken the world by storm. Most are still recorded and distributed in English, though. I think this needs to change. We need to welcome everyone, no matter what language they speak.
That's the dream, isn't it? Listeners from every corner of the globe, from Mumbai to Paris, all laughing and learning with us.
Okay, so this is the original version, and let's listen to the translated one.
I podcast hanno conquistato il mondo. La maggior parte di essi, però, è ancora registrata e distribuita in inglese. Credo che questa situazione debba cambiare. Dobbiamo accogliere tutti, indipendentemente dalla lingua che parlano.
È questo il sogno, no? Ascoltatori da ogni angolo del mondo, da Mumbai a Parigi, che ridono e imparano con noi, ma nella loro lingua.
Sì, e non si tratta solo di espandere.
Okay, what actually Rask AI have done from scratch without any manual preparation? as you can see, we transcribed the original part of the video, original text, and show you what we transcribed. After that, Rask AI translated it into Italian and show you what's the text we translated actually. We assign each speaker to the particular timestamp and assign the timestamp for this speaker. We also voice clone each speaker and created their authentical voice clone to voice over it in Italian. Also, if you have in your video the background, like music, noise, or something, we will automatically separate it. After that, the voiceover, the translated result, and merge it back. So if you have the audio, like the music in your video, you don't need to separate it by yourself. We will do it everything for you just inside this project, inside Rask. And here is it. This is actually the version from scratch, and it gives you like 95% accuracy for the translated result. In case you would like to achieve 100% accuracy, like you wanted to this Italian text sound really Italian, like check every, I don't know, mistakes or something, you're free to change everything inside your project. You can change original text if you see that something were transcribed not 100% correctly. Or you could change translated text if you would like to rewrite some phrases to make it more natural. You can change the timestamps of the voiceover part. For example, I would like to change the first part and make it like a shorter. It's all like easy to edit actually. You can change speakers that we assign. You can add new segments and merge one. You can split segments easily with the one click. So actually everything that if you would like to make any modification in your transcript, you can do it just in a few clicks. What also important, you can change the voices. If in case you don't want to use the instant voice clone, you can use the voice clone from your library. I will mention it later. And you also can use the AI voices, like AI presets that we have in our library. So here is it. There are a lot of things you can do. And what's the most interesting part, that all changes are free. So actually, when you dub something, you just conduct your minutes one time, and after that, all changes are free. So because like you would like to achieve the best result, and you can do everything with your project and just click apply changes to do it. Okay, and one nice feature I would like to share with you as well, it's called AI rewrite. So maybe you noticed that the first speaker here speaks a little bit faster.
I podcast hanno conquistato il mondo. La maggior parte di essi però è ancora registrata e distribuita in inglese. Credo che questa situazione debba cambiare.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit faster. Why it's happened? Because when you translate something from English to Italian, Spanish, or other like languages that requires more characters, the amount of characters will be increased. And because of that, the speech will be a little bit faster. In this case, we recognize this part and we show you that here will be the fast speech, and we suggest you to rewrite it, and you can rewrite it with AI, just adjusting the number of characters that will be better for the natural voiceover. Okay, I rewrite it with the AI, and I can apply these changes, and after that I will apply changes to the video, and we will voice over it again with the rewritten version. So actually, like the synchronization problem that can be when you translate something into different languages can be easily fixed with this feature. You can just click one button and we will do everything for you. Okay. And the most interesting, I think, part is the lip sync. I made the one video with lip sync for you guys. Here is it. So I already changed a little bit this first segment with AI, and that's actually all what I changed. I just modified this segment, and after that I lip synced this video. Let's see how it works, and I will show the full screen so you can see how we change the lips of the speakers to achieve the most authentic and natural result.
I podcast hanno dominato il mondo. Molti di essi comunque sono ancora in inglese. Penso che questo vada cambiato. Dobbiamo accogliere tutti, indipendentemente dalla loro lingua.
È questo il sogno, no? Ascoltatori da ogni angolo del mondo, da Mumbai a Parigi, che ridono e imparano con noi, ma nella loro lingua.
Sì, e non si tratta solo di espandere il podcast Ritual, si tratta di far sentire gli ascoltatori visti e compresi in un modo che non è mai stato fatto prima.
Io ci sto, sono pronto a fare tendenza. E voi?
Anch'io facciamo la storia del podcast.
Facciamolo, un episodio alla volta.
Okay, hope you like it, because every time when I make lip sync, I am amazed how this technology works actually, because you even can create the videos that is not recognizable that were translated. The nice feature as well that we have is the subtitles. For example, maybe you need to download the subtitles of the video that we generated for you, for example, to upload it to YouTube or any other like video platform, or maybe you even wanted to burn in subtitles inside your video to just provide the best experience where your audience can listen and also like watch subtitles. For this, we have both of these features. You can preview how the subtitles will look like in your video.
Molti di essi comunque sono ancora in inglese. Penso che questo vada.
So, and in the download option, you can download the video with subtitles with lip sync version or with the just original like translated version, and also you can download the SRT files with the subtitles inside and time codes, and with the speakers. There are a variety of options you can download for original text or translated file. Everything is like flexible, and you can use everything that we actually produce with AI for you. And to cover all the options in download, we also have, as I mentioned, lip sync and just video without lip sync in case you don't need the lip sync, the subtitles, and also like audio options in case you don't need to translate video, you need to translate audio. You can just download audio with voice only or audio with voice and background music that you have on the background. Here is that. And other option is really important is to how to translate into multiple languages, right? So for example, I already upload the English version translated in Italian. I made some preparation in English, original transcript, and after that I would like to translate it also in German. So I just click new language and choose another language that you would like to translate. And the best part of this feature is that we will use the transcription that you already proofread and like the structure of the text, and we will translate it. So in case you would like to have the workflow when you translate one language, transcribe it, and after that translate in the different languages, we will keep your work that you already done. Okay. And let's start with the other feature that we have. It's called voice clone library. So basically the voice clone library is your library where you can upload your sample of voices and create your voice and use it in your projects. It's easy to create your voice. You just upload like 10 minutes of audio or video when you're speaking, or like the speaker you would like to voice clone, he speaks without like a background noise and with the high quality sound. And we create the voice sample of this voice. For example, I uploaded the voice sample, me speaking like 20 seconds or something in my mother tongue. And I have this sample that I can use in various languages, and I can preview it. For example, let's preview it.
Hello, this is an example of a generated voice.
So yeah, this is the voice that I created inside the Rask, and how to actually use this feature. There are few benefits from that. The first one, you wanted to have the same voice clone, the same tone of voice in different projects, because every time that when you create the project, we make the instant voice clone. and we make it based on the video or audio you provide us. But with the voice clone library, you can upload the audio and after that use it in different projects, and you will get all the time consistent and stable result with the voice in your sample. It's important for somebody who wants to keep their voice always stable and consistent. Other benefit of this feature is to make different tones of voice. For example, my version of calm voice, or my version of formal voice, or expressive voice. You can upload different samples and we will create different like version of your voice. And the last benefit from this feature, I think, is, for example, you would like to voice over something with the another voice. You don't want it to use original voice because of legal, for example, things or something. You would like to use just different voice and voice over it with the another voice, like voice of actor that you already like have, or your own voice. In this case, you just create the sample, you go to the project, for example, this one, and I already assigned what I wanted to do is I wanted to make this girl in the middle speaking my voice. So as you can see, I assigned this girl my voice that I pre-record, and other speakers has their own voice. So, and I also lip sync this video. Let's see how it will look like.
I podcast stanno dominando il mondo, ma la maggior parte è ancora in inglese. Dobbiamo invertire questa situazione e accogliere tutti, indipendentemente dalla loro lingua.
E questo è il sogno, no? Ascoltatori da ogni angolo del mondo, da Mumbai a Parigi.
Okay, so this is actually it regarding the voice cloning, lip syncing, and translating your video and audio content. One more thing that we have on our platform, we just released it, is our beta feature is shorts. Maybe some of you guys are preparing the like a short form content for your social media, for example, and you make it from the long form content, and you know it's really tedious to just cut this long form content into small pieces to make engaged short like reels, TikToks, or short YouTube shorts. And so for this, we created the feature called shorts, where you can upload the long form content. Like, for example, I uploaded the podcast, 1 hour podcast or something, and we cut it, this podcast, into small pieces already prepared for social media, and with the catchy part of this video that will be interesting to post in social media. For example, let's see, this is the podcast about parenting, and here we picked the interesting part of this podcast and created the video, and also we created the name, like the description for social media and hashtags.
How do you get comfortable watching your child be uncomfortable? Because I can imagine that's the biggest challenge, right? As a parent who loves a
Yeah, so basically that's it, and you can download it with subtitles or just a video. And additional to that, we created some tweets for the social media, so you can also get some interesting like a text part that you can post, and you can attach video and engage your audience in social media. So the best part of it that we are doing it with AI automatically. You don't need to cut it by yourself. That's actually it from my side regarding the demo. And I would like to jump into the question section. Maybe you have some question you would like to ask about translation, about voice clone, or something else.
And I will help you with that. So the first question.
Is there any way to rewrite all large segments with warning icon? In one step? That's the great question. I like it actually. So for now, we offer to rewrite just segment by segment, but we know that it can be like you would like to rewrite it by default, and we're preparing this feature. It's not even just in our backlog. We're already working on it, and it will be available soon, where we will give you the two options, like rewrite everything for you from scratch to just align the synchronization for you, or I give you the option to control it and rewrite segment by segment to just check that we didn't lose any meanings or like important part of your video. So like the short answer will be like it's in progress and then will be available soon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How does it work for Arabic language? Just it has tons of different dialects. Also great question. I will show you. So actually we have many languages. For example, so we have just Arabic and we have different Arabic languages to choose. The difference between that we translated in different way, the dialects has different translation, and also there are different AI voices that you can use, like pre-record AI voices that you can use for Arabic languages. For the just Arabic, like basic, we have the languages, like we have the voice clone. For other Arabic options, we have the AI voices. If it's a kid voice, yeah, we will voice clone the kids voice as well. So it works with any voices, kids or like, I don't know, any actually. It keeps the tone and everything, emotions that you have in your voice. What AI model we use for lip sync? No, it's our own model. We created. We have the big, like a team, not big, but still for us, it's like 4 or 5 people who are creating this model. We train it, we like improve it, and like each month we improve the quality of this model to cover more use cases, to cover like to make it better. So no, we don't use the open source model for lip sync. It's our own model. Can I generate the voice of celebrity by uploading? Is it legal? So it's nice question. It's really important question. By uploading the voice in our platform, it means that you take responsibilities of of this voice. So it means that if you upload the voice in our platform, that you have legal rights to do that. We just voice clone it and we don't have any rights for the voice, and we even don't share the voice clone for anybody else. So if you upload something, by default, it means that you have rights to do it, and you have the rights to voice clone it, and the voice clone will be authentic. I mean, voice clone will be only for your account and will not be used by any other users. Other plans to increase the number of languages to translate to? Yes, actually, if the question about the voice clones, yeah, we wanted to increase our languages that cover voice clones. Now we have 29 languages that cover voice clones. We want to have more. Or if you speak about other languages like that we don't have in our platform, just drop a line and we will take it in our backlog and we will think about it. Actually, it's like we always gather the feedback about what languages our customers wants to use. Now it's 130 languages and we cover actually a lot. So because of that, I'm interested in what languages we don't cover. So if you can drop us the line, that will be great. Could we use our own API key for text translation? Wow, that's a great question. Okay, so if you use some like a text translation model like a DeepL or something, I guess, we don't have this feature yet, but we actually in process of developing, like researching how to do that. And the interesting part that maybe will cover your needs that in 2 weeks we will release the translation dictionary. So actually you can store your translation memory or like dictionary inside Rask, and we will use the translation for next projects if you would like to translate some words in particular way. So you actually can use your like translation base inside Rask. This is the first one that maybe will help you. And the second one, we're also considering to connect some translation models, like you said, and connect it with your translation base that you already have somewhere else. So yeah, it's in our backlog. Okay, there are so many great questions. Thank you, guys. I love it. Yeah, and I will cover a few things that I maybe already mentioned, but some of them are not. The first part is upcoming features that we would like to that we will deliver soon. It means that it's already in progress and it will be like weeks or something in our platform. The first one is the settings with accents and intonations. It's really nice feature if you would like to modify the way how we generated the voiceover. For example, you would like to keep your native accent when you translate in English, for example, from your mother tongue, or you don't, vice versa, you don't want to have the accent, you can turn it off and we will generate the voiceover like with the proper English, like without any accent. And the same with the like intonation. We will give you the flexibility to make voice more expressive or less expressive and more stable. So for example, if you feel that the voiceover is a little bit robotic or a little bit too consistent, you can turn it on and the voiceover will be more expressive and more emotional. Yeah, and the best part that we will give you all of this, like we will give all of these feature settings and you can just keep control on it. The other thing that I already mentioned is translation dictionary, yeah, where you can store your translation if you would like to translate some words in some particular way. And the other feature that we are developing right now is a team space. Actually, it's also important to work on project with your colleagues. For example, somebody is working on the voice and voiceover, somebody working on translation. In case you're a big team, this feature is in progress, and we also would like to provide our users the collaboration. Yeah, that's it. And a few points about the pricing. Actually, I will not cover everything about all prices, just the small things that we have different prices, like from creator to enterprise. The first one is more creator suitable. When you just would like to start translating, you will have 25 minutes of translation and the basic features like editor, like voiceover, voice clone. So just basic features that when you wanted to get the result, test something and get the feedback from your customer and audience. The Creator Pro has more minutes inside and also has lip sync feature, has SRT upload and download feature, and it also has custom voice clone library. So if you would like to save your voice, you can use it on the Creator Pro plan. And Business plan has more minutes, more custom voice clone seats, and also API connection. If you would like to use our product with the API, it's also possible. You can do it with a business plan. And in enterprise, you will have flexible minutes cost, and also human in the loop feature and translation dictionary feature. So yeah, and the customer success support. That's the differentiation between different pricing plans. And I think that's all from my side, right?
Yes, and thank you for such exciting, exciting a lot of information today. So I hope you are all feeling inspired to take your content global, and a huge thank you for everyone who joined us today for this webinar. We appreciate you taking time to learn more about localization and how Rask AI can empower your business. So the next steps. As we said before, you can use promo code webinar30 at the checkout until April 29th to receive, as obvious, 30 off your first purchase. I think it's very generous to take a try of localization, to experience global reach for your content. And don't forget to check your email, because after the webinar, you will receive a recording of entire webinar directly in your inbox in a few hours, I think. So thank you for attending. And as I see, there is no questions, but there is two nice comments. This first one.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Armenian. Yeah, that's good. We will take it into notes and into our backlog. Thank you.
It's a nice, interesting,
Yeah.
tricky tip.
Okay, I got it. Okay, nice. Thank you for the advice. We will think about it as well. I love getting like a feedback from our customers and users who just give us and like ideas how we should improve our product. That's great.
Cool. Thank you guys for being with us, and see you next time.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was wonderful to talk with you guys.
Bye.
Bye.